Hello everyone, this is Canadian Penguin, and today, after a very long absence, I am back with my next episode of Stealth 101, and today I'm going to be doing the Alesso Heist, which I've said I would be doing forever, and it's been almost a month, I'm pretty sure, since I've uploaded something on my channel, because I've just been super busy lately. But anyways, that's not why you're you're not here to listen to me talk about how I've been busy. So, we're going to be doing a stealth Deathwish walkthrough guide on the Alesso Heist on Deathwish, like I said earlier. And I'm going to be trying and doing this in one full video without any kind of screw-ups or anything like that. That might not happen. This mission is kind of difficult to do by yourself, but I will try and do my best to make sure I go through it all in a decent kind of one combined thing without having to do any cuts of anything of me restarting the mission. But no guarantees. I'm not sure it's going to happen yet because it's the present and the time is now. So, we're going to start the heist. One tip I do want to say about this mission is you're going to want to have the cameras spawn not in the starting area, because if it spawns there, it is pretty much impossible to take out the cameras if it's in that location. So, I might be restarting the mission if that is a problem, because, especially solo, even with team members, it's like impossible to take out the cameras when you're there. So there's no pre-planning for this mission. Extra cutter is very useful. Sorry if you can't hear me over Bane, and so are body bags. Other than this, I think we don't really need any of these, and I'm kind of lagging a little bit. So I'm just using a random stealth loadout I usually use now that there's new DLCs out. So let's get started. So like I said earlier, we're going to want to try and not have the camera room right there, and it's not there. Okay, so this spot is where a lot of people get caught because there are some security guards and they kind of just come out of nowhere. The very first spawn point for the cameras is this right here. It can either be here or it won't be here. It's kind of depending on your game, pretty much. See, there's a couple guards around here. You're just going to make sure not to get too close to them, like any other stealth mission. Otherwise, they will see you. And they do kind of just pop in your face sometimes if you're not being careful enough. Kind of want to make our way over here. Okay, like him right there. I would have probably not seen him. But I kept on walking, kind of hard to see behind the pole. So we're just going to circle around him, give no thought to his existence, and now we're stuck with this guy right here. He does not come past this point right here, and once he starts walking away, go in this corner, throw your mask on, and pick the door open. Don't kill him because you'll need the pagers later. You have to be really fast because he does come back like that. So, I already did screw up. That is completely my fault. So, this is one of the camera room doors right here. Be careful for this right here, and be careful in this area in general, as guards can kind of come from around a corner and you won't see them. And yeah, they're kind of difficult to see if you turn a corner and they're right in your face. But a camera room can spawn right here. If it does spawn here, I would highly recommend just restarting. It's not a pro job or anything, so you don't really lose anything by restarting, except maybe your asset money, if that's really something you're too worried about. So, you're going to want to make your way over here. Make sure to watch out for him. Go around here. And this is our first area. So, this guard right here, this is where I got caught last time. And I'm sorry for my phone going off. I probably should have turned that down. Very professional of me. Let's just throw this over here quickly. Okay. So, we're going to wait for him. He goes up the stairs and he comes back. Loops back down here. That door that is right there is the one we need. So we're going to wait for him to do his walk up the stairs. And then we're going to hide in a corner right here, put our mask on, crouch and open this door. Just be careful, make sure you have fast lockpicking when you do this, because the guard does come back down the stairs and you can see him through the chairs right there. Be careful, a guard can be right around the corner here. And from this point there are a lot of cameras, just warning you in advance, like there's one there, that one usually looks at a door, which we need to find right there. Thankfully it doesn't have a red X as I can see, and I'm not paying attention. So be careful of this guard. This is the only guard in this little general area. You don't want to kill him immediately, because he's the only guard in this area, but there's, like I said earlier, there's cameras everywhere. And if you kill him in front of a camera, obviously you're going to have a hard time. So, we're just going to wait till he's done walking around doing his rounds, until he goes back down the stairs, where he is going now, down there. So I'm pretty sure the camera can only be in one of two places in this area, that one right there, or it can be up here in this corner. If it is up here in this corner, it makes it a little bit more difficult to kill the guard down in this area, but not too big of a deal. He stops where you could kind of see him right there earlier, and then sometimes he walks back over through here. So right here with the red X, those are the doors we're going to be looking for. I would recommend not killing this guard. I try and leave him alive if possible. I'm pretty sure he cannot see you behind here. Yep, he cannot see you behind these boxes, so just wait for him to move, pick the door open. The possibilities, there's usually only one or two doors over here. I've never really seen more than that often. So you just want to be a little bit careful. Pick the door when he's not looking, not like that. We're going to wait for him to go upstairs. I thought, okay, there we go. We're in the clear. We're going to pick this door open, and we need to find 5 more of these doors. And it's a bit more difficult to get some of the other ones. This is probably the easiest section to get to. But we're just going to check our boxes here for some C4. And of course it's always in the last one that we look in. There we go. So we have 2 C4, and I think we get a total of like 10 or something like that. There's a lot of vaults downstairs. And the reason why you don't want to kill that many guards, I will show you later when we get downstairs. Because you're going to want to take out the camera room guy, and that's one guard right there. And you're also going to take out the 2 guards that are downstairs, and those 2 are the 2 that you need to take care of. No matter what, you need to pretty much kill them, otherwise it'll blow everything. Sorry. So we're going to want to just run through here. Sorry. As you can see, there's a guard over there. The guard will occasionally walk back through here, just like every other NPC that just walk around, you know, in random locations. So here's a door right here. Make sure to check this whole area very thoroughly to make sure you don't miss one. It sucks if you have to come back and get a door that you missed, to run back downstairs and grab it. And this is the last one, of course. So there we go. Well, and also, just to add, you never know how many doors you're going to have with C4 in them. So make sure to not just leave an area once you find one door, because most of the time there will be another one in that general area. Oh jeez, okay. I'm gonna run over here. Guard. Oh, there's 2 right here. See, this is why I don't want to leave the area. So, since we have 2 right here, just hide behind this this box right here. You cannot. He doesn't walk very far back here, but he does come back here. So just hide behind one of those boxes and then start opening these doors. Just always be careful for the guards because they have incredible detection sometimes. So. Don't let that catch you off guard. Off guard, haha. Okay, so be careful before picking all doors. Make sure the guard probably won't see you. Turn your mouse over, or your controller, I guess, if you're watching this for a console version of the game, to get a better view of where the guards are. And just keep searching. Generally, I have found that you won't find most of these doors on this level. This is still the first level, even though we've cleared 2 different sections. This is still basically the basement kind of level, I guess you could call it. Usually I only get 1 or 2 down here, but then again I usually play this mission with more than just myself. And I don't know where he went. He went somewhere. Generally isn't a door down here. I don't think I've ever seen a door over there, but it doesn't hurt to check. Okay. Whew. The highlighting for standing still for 3 seconds is also a very, very useful perk for this mission, as you can see. Okay, so now we're just gonna run back through here. Don't go down there quite yet, we're not gonna need to go down there. Oh, and there's guard. So now we're gonna go back through the way that we came. You can also do this the other way. You can start with the top floor, which we're going to go through, and take out the cameras while you're up there if you really want to. Or you can go and clear the bottom floor, which is what I usually do. I just want to show you guys both of the areas. Even if I found 5 out of 5 down here, I still would have went upstairs. But because usually if you're playing this with more than one person does the bottom floor, and the other person does the top floor. Or 2 and 2, depending on if you don't feel like doing it alone. Is that one of the necks? I can't tell. No, okay. So, watch out for the guard who roams down here, like we talked about earlier. The guard does not come behind in this area, so just make sure to be careful. Generally make sure the civvy's back is turned so he won't see you. Sometimes he does see you, which is kind of stupid because, you know, just civilian detection. You don't want to run behind him, behind this board here. And you're just going to wait for this guy to go up the stairs just to make sure he doesn't come from behind you and startle you, which can happen. Thankfully he only walks up the stairs, not up this little side part which we're going to be going up. And also make sure that the civilian is not facing that way to look at you, because it's a really big pain, and he does go back over there. I think he's looking. No, he's not, I don't think. Okay, there he is. He's gonna run up here. Be careful, there can be a guard up here. He is right there right now. There's a camera. So we're gonna run through here. There's a guard. There's one guard here and one guard down there. They can kind of trap you between them, so be careful. And right here is one of the spawns for the camera room. This one is probably the best spawn for the camera room, as it's directly right up the stairs, really easy to get to. Can't really be seen from here that easily. So we're gonna go and make our first kill here, take out this guard, and we won't need to worry about bagging him either. So we won't need to bag this guy, nobody walks up here in this area. So what we're gonna do, this is the top floor area right here. This is one of them. This is the only one I actually like going into because it's a lot easier to get through than the other ones. So first thing you're going to want to do, this is what I prefer. I prefer to open this door right here, as you can use this door for cover in case a guard does come walking down here, so you don't have to try and rush out the door. You can just hide behind this door right here. Guard won't see you. Quite useful, I have found. Even if there's no X, always open that door. It's very useful, very helpful. So we're going to wait for this guard to do his round, see where he's going. And then we'll see if our last door is around the corner. So he is coming down here. And he can go through that door right there, but it's not. He doesn't always do it. Sometimes he walks back here a little bit more. But if you're hiding behind this door, he won't see you if he does. So he is going that way, so we're just going to run over here. Be very careful when you're over here. Okay, the door is right there. So we're going to pick this door open so we have somewhere to hide. The guard does walk back here, I'm pretty sure, so it's good to have this little area to hide in to shield yourself from him. So So we're just going to be extra cautious. He can pop right around that corner, that's why I don't want to open that door just quite yet. I probably could have with the amount of time I've... Okay, there he comes. So we're gonna hide back here. I'm gonna sit back here and mark him for a bit, just to make sure he's always marked. I find it's pointless to kill some of the guards in these wandering areas unless you really have to. So I'd recommend not killing them unless you absolutely have to. But you're always going to want to have at least 3 pagers. So 1 for the camera and 2 for the people downstairs. If you can't get the camera, it does pose a pretty big problem, as you will need camera loop and you will need another person. So that's why I always try and recommend that you do get the cams in that spot and not in the beginning area. It just makes it a lot harder. It makes it a lot easier if you don't have the cameras. There we go. All 10 pieces of C4. So now we're just going to make it out of here safely. Eventually. And believe it or not, this is probably, I'd say, one of the easier parts of this mission. Or one of the hardest parts, depending on what rooms you get. So we got it quite easy this time around, which is very nice. And I don't see this guy. Where is he? There he is. See, right there. Sometimes he'll walk there. He won't see you behind that door opened, just from adding on from earlier. So we're going to wait for him to move, see where he moves. Looks like he is not going in the kitchen just quite yet, so we're going to wait for him to go into the kitchen and then we can leave this area. As pretty much anywhere else he will spot you almost immediately, so... And also watch it for the civvy. The civvy does not leave that area, so it's not too much of a worry for the civvy out here. But still, the civvy can... Oh, he just jumped through the doorway. Nice. So, there we go. The civvy can see you still, so just be careful of the civs, like always. Be careful of the guard in this area. He can be quite tricky to see. He's a bit of a pain. And also try not to stay in this area for too long, unless you're behind the vending machines here, because the guard can see you from that door. There we go. Okay, that guard is moving away, now we can go back down the stairs, or hop over here, which is what I like to do, just so you can get a better angle on where the guard from downstairs might be coming from. The guard downstairs is seeing you. Stick to this wall and he shouldn't be able to see you anymore. We're going to wait for that civvy to move over, so make sure he's not looking at us. There we go. Now we're waiting for him to stop looking at that wall, which he ever so likes very much. The guard is still up there, now it's our time to book it. There we go. So, be careful around that corner. And now we're going to make our way, as you could see, back down here. Careful for the guard. Oop, I should follow my own instructions sometimes. And wait for him to move, and then the stairs we went down earlier to get to that other area is where we're going to be going. Then you need to be kind of stealthy killer in the next area. Okay, we'll wait for that civilian to move. Need him to stop doing his job. Ugh. Okay, here we go. So, we're going to go down here. Be extra careful down here, just because you can get in a sticky situation if you're not careful enough, which sometimes I do, quite often. Sorry if you hear any audio glitches, like the one you may have just heard. I don't know if you're able to hear it through my recording, but ever since I downloaded Windows 10, I've been having this weird audio glitch where it kind of buzzes my audio. It's quite annoying, and I really don't like it, but I don't think there's very much I can really do to fix it. I've asked online. No tips. If you know how to fix that, please leave me a comment. I will love you forever. So we can leave this guard just dead right there. No one cares about him. They're not going to come looking for him. Okay, maybe they might. There we go. Thankfully, that's why I like having the cams down, just in case that happens. I guess someone was looking for him, which barely happens. I guess he was loved very much. So, now that we have cleared this bottom area, no one comes down here. And now, we need to plant the C4. I need to be expert forklift driver, which I am very much not. I need to place all of this explosive eventually. Climbing the forklift is probably the hardest part, to be completely honest. So, just place the C4 on the roof. So, like I was saying earlier, this mission's a lot harder if you don't have the camera, if you can't kill the camera room automatically. And the reason why I say that is because down here, there's a camera right there, which can spawn there and various other places. And if you don't have the cams down, the cams will see everything you do down here. That's why if you can't get the cams down, make sure you have a teammate who has, what's it called? The perk that makes you loop cameras. Or you can ECM, kill everyone down here, and then, because like, they don't see anything if the ECM is down on the cams, and I am stuck. So, yeah. If you can't get the cams down, ECM, kill everybody, bag them up really fast, and then start looping that camera like there's no tomorrow. They make it quite difficult to maneuver around here sometimes. Ugh. Oh, there we go. The mountain of boxes that is impossible to climb. So, if you've done this mission loud before, you probably know that if you place your extra piece of C4 loud. I'm actually not sure if that... Does it happen on loud? I think it does. I can't remember, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. You have an extra piece of C4, and you can place it on this right here and get an achievement and a mask and whatever else. So, I haven't tested this if it actually alerts anybody in stealth. I'm not sure if it does. It might, for all I know. But, if you want to get that achievement in the stealth run, I would not recommend doing it. But, I mean, if you really want to try it out and see if it works, you can go ahead and try it out. So now that we have all of our C4 planted 20 minutes into the video, so what you're going to do is you're going to come up here and you're going to want to go back out this way. This is probably one of the hardest parts of this mission is not being seen during this part. Oof. Jeez, guards in full force. Okay, so you're just going to want to go back upstairs like we did earlier. And then this is where the running comes in handy, and the host privileges really show their full effect of playing stealth missions as the host. Gonna wait for our guard friend over here, and as you can see, that's the guard from upstairs, who can look down through there. So just be very careful and try to get lucky that he doesn't walk over there if you're hiding behind there, 'cause he will see you. I want to follow him up here, maybe, if that's where he's going. It is. So I'm gonna run up here, and there we go. So now what we're going to need to do is, this is the part we need to be extra cautious. It's probably the hardest part of this mission. Run up here. Make sure you're watching this guard and that one with everything you have. Also be cautious of that civilian. I just like to go over here so then you can kind of keep tabs on where the guards are. Another way to do this is to go through the back room that we were in earlier, upstairs here, and go through the door over there. Oh, jeez. This is a part of the mission that I do not like very much. It is incredibly difficult and it requires a lot of running. So we're going to try the alternate method. If you can, try and cut through here, which is quite difficult to do. So if you have bad luck and you're like me, let's try and go through the alternate route. Well, that's a first. I've never seen anybody go through there. Okay, so new stealth tip. Don't leave the body lying in there. Right here seems decently safe, I suppose. Hopefully won't see that there. And he is floating through walls, just being a guard and doing guard things. Now, if you are stuck with a guard in this area, we'll just have to ring them around there. So you're just going to want to run in through here. You're safe behind this wall. No one can see you here. But there is a guard behind here. And there's another audio glitch if you're able to hear that. So you can see that as a guard. I'm going to try my everything to not kill him. One thing you are going to have to do, though, is you're going to have to get this civilian down. I just want to throw him in this corner. I'm pretty sure they cannot see him, so... I'm also not sure if the guard can see you through this window either. My past experience is that he can't, but I guess we'll kind of find out today. So, if you haven't done this mission before, like ever, even loud, whatever, this part right here, you just have to do a little puzzle. Since this is Death Wish, it's quite lengthy, it'll take a couple minutes. And if you do it without failing, get an achievement, so... It's not that hard of a puzzle, it's quite easy. They're not all the same. I promise, maybe. Okay, maybe they are today, I don't know. This puzzle's super hard, just warning you. Left in the middle, all day, every day. What I live for. Whoa, the middle and the right. Wow. Changing it up, Bane. These are too difficult for me. More left and middle. Getting the mask for doing this without failing, without messing up once, is pretty easy. As long as you know your left from your rights. Which I do not know in Counter-Strike. I wonder if I'll ever get left and right. That'd blow my mind. Not the center and right. Oh, man. Okay, so now keep tabs on the guard as he roams back and forth here, and you want to find out where he is. Okay, there's the guard. So now we need to do some more careful running. Oh, there's a guard right there. So the other security room door is right by that vending machine, and on the wall you can kind of see right there. It's kind of hard to point out. I don't want to... Right there. That's the other spawn for it. That's another not that great spawn, but... Okay. I'm surprised that worked, because I swear there could have been a civilian who was right there. Is he still there? Wow, he is blind as a bat. Just gonna want to make our way through here. Back downstairs, just like last time. Be careful for the guard over here. He is quite hard to see in those places. There he is. There we go. Okay, that was a little too close. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. Go and do the same old loop. There's also another reason why I like to leave one guard left just in case something bad happens, which can happen quite often in Payday. It frequently does to me. Because I'm pretty sure this game secretly hates me. So just be careful for guards. You're making your way downstairs. This is like another audio glitch if you heard that. This is like the worst time to mess up. Over the stupid little things. Here he comes. I don't think Bane understands the essence of time. Or understands stealth games very well. This guy can't see you behind this box, but when he is up here, he can start detecting you, I'm pretty sure. So once he goes up the stairs, and if he stops right there, just go up against this wall. So, that's another tip I'd like to add. And now we wait for this guy to move, so we can strike. And ta-da! Now we can go downstairs, which is free of guards, because no guards come down here. And this is where it starts to take time, as we wait for the cutters to cut. This is why getting the extra cutter helps very much, speeds up the process a lot. This mission can have a pretty good payout. Does it say payday? $6 million. Not even sure if that counts getting the bags of money. Probably does, but I like the money bag animations on this mission. They're very nice. So I do recommend, even if you only have one left here, just to wait for the others to finish. Just wait for all three of them to finish. It says Capitol Hill Candy. I highly recommend probably not throwing the chute in there. I think that's the one in the main entrance, and there's tons of people there. It's a really bad place for it. I've never actually experimented to see what happens there, but it doesn't seem like a good place. I need 12 bags, so if you are getting, like, if you're having a hard time or someone's getting spotted at this point, the likelihood of getting all 12 bags up to the point, which seems... Where is it this time? Let's find out. Seems really close, actually. Ooh, I think we have the easy one. Oh, we did. Oh, yes. This is where our last pager is going to come very much in handy. So we're going to bag up all of these bags. I find the point of where you get to throw the bags in kind of varies. I think it's 100% random. I have no clue. It's in one of the doors that you've encountered. And the worst place is upstairs, obviously. I'm not sure if it spawns upstairs. I haven't seen it spawn upstairs. I've seen it spawn down here, like in the level above us that we were just in. Not sure if it actually goes up to the 3rd floor, or the 2nd floor. I don't even know. There's lots of floors. So, 37 minutes into the game and we're almost done. This mission is very time consuming, as you can probably tell by me doing it. As we wait for our cutters to finish cutting. Oh, look at that bounce. No. Okay, might as well move these while we're here. I think they're like wrapped in like saran wrap or something. Is that what gives it, gives the money its bounciness, is the saran wrap? Overall, this mission isn't actually all that difficult. It's just kind of challenging. Mostly because of the guards, and there are a lot of guards. I don't have Hawk's HUD on, so you can't see how many I have, like how many guards there are, but just trust me, there are a lot, and they do tend to be in the worst places at the worst times, which is how they are for like every single mission in the game. OCD, putting the bags over here. I probably should have threw them in here. That made things a lot easier. Whatever. Another good reason to have the cameras down and not to just camera loop this area down here. Makes it easier to also move the money bags as well. Because there are more than just one camera. I am a terrible forklift driver. Ugh. There we go. Yeah, the hardest part about the forklifts is actually getting on top of them. As you can probably hear, I have to like spam my spacebar to get up here. From this point on, though, this mission should actually be quite simple. Another thing to keep in mind is that if you don't use the money chute thingies that transport them, which I'm probably not going to be using, and I need to move forward to get that. I'm probably not going to be using the chutes just because I'm lazy and I don't know. Actually, lazy is the wrong word for that, because lazy would be using the chutes. But I just don't want the money to go to like a random place that I don't know where it's going to be. I'd rather just walk it up there myself, since it's not that far away, and it's in a pretty easy to get to spot anyways. And there's also an achievement for not doing it. I already have the achievement, but this is an example about how easy that achievement is. All the achievements for this are actually relatively easy. Even the one right now, which I already have for doing this mission on Death Wish. That's where the hardest achievement for this DLC pack would probably be doing this mission without killing anybody. That's probably the hardest achievement, but it can be done if you're in a game with 4 people and you yourself don't kill anybody. Even if it's a loud mission. As long as you don't kill anybody, you'll get the achievement. You can be in custody in it the whole time and still get the achievement. And there we go. there's the last of our money bags. So what we're going to do now is we're going to, first of all, I'm going to take care of upstairs, since I know where the thing is. I'm going to take care of our guard up here. I'll just wait for him to, oh, he's up there. I'm going to deal with him, wait for him to walk all the way down there, and then murder him. Since right there might not be the best place, because then the Civ might be able to see him. Or he's just gonna go back upstairs. Okay, well, looks like I have some waiting to do. As you can see, the room is literally 7 meters away. It is right up here. I know exactly where it is, and you'll see exactly where it is too. Remember, you're not always going to get this room per se. Your room could be elsewhere. You have to find it. Generally, as long as you leave one guard alive, every area has one guard and one civilian, so as long as you have one pager left, then you can kill that guard and start moving your bags, as long as it's not too much of effort, I guess I could say. And where's the guard? Okay, there we go. Now he should be coming down here and all the way back over there, I hope. And I can kill his civilian friend over here. Or he's going back that way, that's cool too. I would kill him down that hallway, but that door is open, and the guard over there that we had to avoid earlier would see him. Okay, there you go. Aha, there we go, finally. So, now we're gonna take care of our guard friend.
Sorry. American food need gas. Press button right. Sorry.
Now we're gonna wait for the Civ to be in the evermost strategic spot, which I know he goes to. Behind this chef's counter right here. He will go down eventually. Oh, and there, that works too, actually. You probably don't need to kill him. I felt like I wanted to kill him, just because why not? So, this is where we're going to be throwing our bags. Not a very far walk by any means. That camera being down also helps a lot with killing everyone in this general area. So we're going to be throwing our bags right up through here. And then, yeah, it just gets super easy from this point. Just move the bags, throw them up the chute, and get paid, pretty much. There is one more hard part to this mission, which is pretty much just maneuvering around people and making sure that they don't get you, which you will see. Just gonna move bags here, shouldn't take too long. I'll probably leave an annotation to skip the bag maneuvering. Maneuvering with bags. Like I said, this mission does pay quite well. XP is also pretty good. Now, while I'm moving bags, I will tell you why I haven't been posting videos very often. Number one, I've been super busy recently, kind of. I've been binge watching Netflix and playing Hearthstone, which has not been very productive at all. If you have Netflix, I highly recommend watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's a very good TV show. Second season is really good, and so is the first season. And if you have Hearthstone, I recommend playing Hearthstone. I might be uploading a few Hearthstone videos coming in the future. I'll probably be having one for opening 50 the Grand Tournament card packs, since people seem to like watching people open their card packs, and why not do it for the new expansion coming out in the next couple days. So if you do play Hearthstone, you should subscribe, because I'll be posting that almost guaranteed. Maybe some future Hearthstone videos as well. And I'll be doing more Payday stuff, of course. That's kind of what the majority of my channel is, and where all my views come from, pretty much. And audio reviews. I'll be doing a couple audio reviews also. I've been busy. I have 2 reviews going on right now. I'm going to be reviewing 2 different... I'm going to be reviewing a headphone and some more earbuds, which are quite cool earbuds. You will see if you subscribe to my channel, and look out for the video. And if this is your first time to my channel, I welcome you. Please check out my other Payday videos. I have quite a few of them, like reviews and whatnot, of different DLCs and which one's worth your money and yada yada yada. And also, if you like headphones and audio stuff, make sure to check those out too. I can't remember what else I have on my channel really. It's mostly just Payday and audio stuff. I have a Battlefield video, but I mean, it's not that great of a video, but it's a video. So if you like Battlefield, you should check that out. Like Star Wars No, not Battlefield. Battlefront. My bad. If you like Star Wars Battlefront, I have a video. Pretty sure it's a singular video, no plural. If you're interested in checking that out. Oh, and that's a fail. Just gonna keep on throwing our bags upwards. Somehow gravity sucks them at an angle, because I guess that's what chutes do, I guess. Maximum sucking power activated. Lots of money bags down here. This takes a lot less time if you have more teammates. Like every bag running does. Just takes less time. More teammates you have. That's why the bag running takes so long. Only one person. How to keep on throwing. I'm gonna just do that. That'll move bags a little bit more faster, a little bit more quicker. And that's another audio glitch. If you're able to hear that audio glitch, or if you're having the same problem, I feel your pain. It's quite annoying if you have the same problem. But if you have had it and you know how to fix it, you should totally leave me a comment and tell me how you fixed it, and I will love you forever and ever, because I cannot seem to find a way to fix it. Just Windows 10 things. If you are going to be upgrading to Windows 10 and you have not done it yet, I highly recommend updating all of your drivers for everything before you do it. I was like, I wouldn't need to upgrade my drivers, I think I'll be okay. It's probably just like another upgraded version of Windows 8 pretty much, with a taskbar, and yeah, it kind of made it so I couldn't use my main monitor, and it took me forever to... I tried to update my NVIDIA drivers, and that didn't work, because it wouldn't let me open it, because it was opening on the screen that wasn't showing, which is a very big dilemma. But yeah, so if you are upgrading to Windows 10, here's a tip for you. Make sure to upgrade all of your drivers. Every single possible one, and my mouse is messing up. And I'm dropping frames. Lovely. That's whenever I turn the corner, I go from 60 to 50 frames. And I drop the pick. There's 10. As you can see, we have leftover bags. And I missed again. Wow. My throwing skills are just amazing today. Oh my god. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna finish getting all of our bags in here, because there's no point in leaving money behind. Because it's free money. This is the easiest part of the whole mission, is just moving the bags. Especially if you have it planned out well enough. Now this next part, when you're unmasking, is kind of difficult. You need to make your way outside. That's why it's good to have an exit plan. And it's not like the civilian mode in Golden Grin or anything like that. I might be doing a stealth guide on that, so make sure to subscribe and like my channel. Just kidding. But yeah, if you're interested in a Golden Grin guide, make sure to leave me a comment and a like if you are interested in that. But it's not like Golden Grin civilian mode. It's you're pretty much just walking around with your mask off, and you can be seen, and that's what makes this part kind of difficult. So we're gonna answer our call. This is not an escape zone for you to end the mission. This part is quite nerve-wracking, because you're like, oh, I'm almost done the mission. And then this is one thing that can completely just mess up everything. So, you need to go through a certain path. Ta-da. You need to blend in with the crowd, in quotations. So make sure to stay away from all guards, because they can see you. It's pretty much just a maze with a roamer. Just walk around and get past the guards. Not incredibly difficult, but it can be somewhat difficult, so just take your time, find the correct path out, and you are done! That is the Alesso Heist on Death Wish solo stealth in one go, except for the beginning, which is quite embarrassing. But anyways, so as you can see, you get quite a bit of money from doing this. Mission's relatively easy. It's not like super difficult, but it's not like super easy, so it's kind of in the middle. I'd say it's an intermediate Death Wish stealth mission, as long as you know what you're doing. And you get moderately amount of good XP for it. As you can tell, it's over 1,000,000 XP, which is quite a bit. Leveling up three times. From level 73, I think I was? No, wait. I can't remember what I was. 75, I don't know. That was something. Let me go to our Payday. Oh, that's lucky. Oh, not so lucky. Oh, yay. Okay, so that concludes this episode of Stealth 101. Make sure to leave a comment if you want me to, if you want to suggest me to do a mission or anything like that. Leave me a thumbs up, a like if you liked the video. And subscribe if you want. I mean, it's totally up to you. I have more videos coming in the future, probably. More than likely. Might take me some time, like this one. This one took me almost a month to do, because I was just Netflix. Yeah. So, I want to thank you all for watching the video, like I said earlier. Give it a like if you liked it, leave me a comment if you want me to suggest something to do, and subscribe if you want more Payday content in the future, and I will see you all in the next video.